Morning, Captain Sims. What are y'all doing in Memphis today, and what's the plans for the ride today this morning?
I have no idea for the plans for the ride. We're just riding to show support for national monuments, which is what the Confederate statues were under congressional law of 1958. Nathan Bedford Forrest was the largest advocate for black rights after the Civil War. As a matter of fact, it ruined his career and his fortune because he pushed for black civil rights. No one wants to hear that because they all want to make this a racist issue, and it's not. So we're here protesting now.
Okay. Do you believe the statues were illegally removed in Memphis?
Absolutely they were. Why'd they do it at cover of night? Why did they block off 10 square city blocks and not allow anybody in there? And another thing, why did the city send a limousine for this Tammy chick and the 901 people and have her there and wouldn't let anybody else up there, with all the news media saying that none of the Sons of Confederate Veterans would show up? Well, no one showed up because the news media wouldn't allow anybody up there because they had strict orders not to.
Okay.
Why did they use city trucks to...
That wasn't city trucks. Those were private. Those were out of Arkansas.
They were city trucks. There were city trucks with city employees in them. There was one up in Jefferson Davis Park running the crane that I saw with city emblems on the side of it, and there were city trucks on the front of it. Why did they take the tags off the city trucks and take all the identification off the city trucks to move the dang things?
So you can't see.
They said it was private. It's private. Sold it to a private individual. Why you got city trucks moving it?
For $1,000.
You got city employees and city trucks that moved it.
And city police still guarding.
Right.
All right. Now, the Sons of Confederate Veterans, they say that they are planning on taking legal action. I see you all are raising advocacy in the streets. Are there any more protests or things that are planned to bring more?
I have no idea. I'm not with the Sons of Confederate Veterans. I'm a Confederate veteran descendant. My descendants were with the Cherokees. We were Cherokee Braves.
Okay.
We fought with General Stanwaty, the last general to surrender in the Civil War.
Okay.
My people were treated worse than anybody else in America. As a matter of fact, there's still laws in the book saying if you show up with a scalp, they'll give you $10. So this bull crap that I keep hearing about how bad the blacks were treated as far as anything else, now they treated the Native Americans worse, and they're still treating them worse. So, you know, you're talking about inequality. You've got every chance to make it in life. You have free handouts from the United States government. You have welfare. You have WIC. You have all this other stuff which is not really available to Native Americans. You have free college tuition. Native Americans, we've had to fight for that. Leonard Peltier is still in prison for 40-something years for protesting the way the government has treated our people. So we're here defending a true freedom fighter, Nathan Bedford Forrest, that stood up for the blacks, that started the Knights of the Golden Camellia to fight the carpetbaggers of the North that came down here to take advantage of the blacks and the whites. He got out of it when it became politicized and wanted to morph into something else. Y'all got the total wrong picture of Nathan Bedford Forrest, and you don't care. All you want to do is tout how bad he was and how racist he was. No, the racism is here and now. The terrorists are in control. Al-Qaeda and ISIS are in control of Memphis, Tennessee. They're destroying historical monuments just like they were doing over there in the Middle East. We're here to fight that.
Okay.
I'm not mistaken.